As many people know, Trey Songz has been the object of scrutiny for the last couple of months, ever since some allegations arise that he was doing some very questionable things with women. And, that's coming off of the heels of R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, and several other black men in entertainment. Well, what if I was to tell you that this bit of information that just got dropped, like literally today, as I'm recording this video on August 15, 2022, that if what I'm about to read to you is indeed true, Trey Songz is owed a very, very huge apology from several outlets. So I'm going to be reading this article from hotnewhiphop.com. And if you go on to Google and just type in Trey Songz, a whole bunch of articles should pop up about this, where it says a woman claimed that a lawyer offered her a bribe in order to lie about Trey Songz in this assault case. Now, when people do stuff like this, that means they usually don't have a case. They will do and dig anywhere they can, hoping that they strike gold. They hope that they hit a gold mine. But a lot of times they'll be digging forever to the point where they give up, or they found out there's no gold there. So they'll make something up to try and get a case against a person. Now, Trey Songz, like I said, has come under fire, especially on social media in the last few months. It wasn't as big as R. Kelly, because R. Kelly kind of overshadowed it. But I'm willing to bet Trey Songz was next in their crosshairs. But this little bit of information is going to be very interesting right here. Now, if y'all remember, I did in my live stream a couple weeks ago. I think this was before the one that I did with the plainest Jane, because I don't think I brought it up with when I was talking to her. What about R. Kelly, where they said that it was some information that came out about him and someone doing some underhanded things with his situation, in his case. Now, we know they did some underhanded things with Bill Cosby as well. Well, now they're doing underhanded things with Trey Songz. I mean, if this isn't a pattern, I don't know what is. Maybe pattern must be defined differently for other people, but this is a pattern to me, and a very wicked one at that, and at the expense of black men in Hollywood. So I'm going to go ahead now and read this article that was posted again, like I said, on August 15, 2022. Mariah Thielen, I'm guessing that's how you pronounce her name, claims that the lawyer for Songz' alleged victim tried to pay her to lie about the singer. Trey Songz has been accused by multiple women of sexual misconduct. One $20 million lawsuit has been dropped, but other cases are still open. Rory Farrell said there's even more dirt on Songz and claimed that a documentary on the singer would even be worse than quote unquote surviving R. Kelly. So see, it's really all about trying to destroy and ruin. And they're trying to create a documentary about him and saying that it's going to be worse than surviving R. Kelly. Keep in mind, y'all, I did not watch that crap. I did not watch it at all. Either part, because they came out with two parts. One woman, however, has come out with claims in support of Songz. In a recent court hearing in one of the lawsuits against Songz, Mariah Thielen said that the lawyer for the alleged victim had tried to bribe her to say bad things about the singer. Thielen is a witness in a lawsuit brought by Jahara Jeffries, who says that Trey assaulted her at a New Year's Eve party in 2017. According to Thielen, Jeffries' attorney Ariel Mitchell offered her up to $200,000 if she'd say that she witnessed the assault, which basically now screams to me that the alleged victim didn't have any witnesses, which puts a hole in their case, because if you don't have no witnesses, then it's really all hearsay at the end of the day. And they know that they probably can't really go forward with this case if there is not at least one witness to say, oh, I saw it. But now you have this person, and they put their name out there. Like, they usually want to remain anonymous, but something tells me this could be true, because if they don't want to remain anonymous and they're putting themselves out there at the risk of their own safety, then it possibly could be true. Thielen claimed that Mitchell approached her at a bar in April of 2021 and that the lawyer smelled like weed and was carrying a gun. In transcripts obtained by TMZ, Thielen alleged that Mitchell was trying to get her to describe Songz as the next R. Kelly. Thielen laid out what she thought was Mitchell's plan. By escalating the allegations, the monetary settlement would increase. Thielen said that she turned the bribe down, noting that she wouldn't lie even for $10 million, and that she reported the encounter to Trey's lawyers shortly after. Shout out to this woman, because she could have easily went against this and took the bribe and took that money, and Trey Songz would have been even more hot water behind what most likely could be a lie, or several lies at that. Mitchell vehemently denied the claims. In a conversation with TMZ, the lawyer said, "We're highly confident and certain the court will find the witness committed perjury. Parties are still awaiting the judge's further instructions on how to proceed given the witness's inconsistent testimony during the hearing." So that's the entire article right there. Like I said, it's just very interesting what people will do in order to try to take someone down. It's just very interesting to me indeed. Because I remember when that first charge got dropped, or that first case got dropped, because there was nothing there. And now it seems like there's nothing here with this one either. Like they're really just trying to stick it to this guy. Now, I would like to know this. Do y'all remember a video I did a while ago on Trey Songz where he was at a club, or I think it was a club somewhere. I forgot where the club was at. And he had a drink in his hand and he wasn't paying attention. And some random hand, it was a female hand, just reached out and dropped something in his drink. And he felt it hit his cup, and he looked up and he looked over, and then the video cuts off. Why doesn't anyone talk about that? Why doesn't anyone talk about that this person most likely put some kind of, well, definitely some kind of illegal substance in this man's drink, and it was caught on camera? I'm sure that video is still floating around online somewhere. If you reach back into my archives, you might be able to find it. Just type in Trey Songz Taurean Rain, and you might come across it. Because I don't think I did that many videos on Trey Songz on my channel. Honestly, probably 2, maybe 3 at the most. This one might make 4 or 3 if I didn't do 4. No one wants to bring that up. And I think another video I did about him was when he got in that altercation at that ballpark. Remember that, when he got into a fight with one of the fans or something like that because they was doing too much? He beat the shit out of them. I said that VA came right out of him. And it's crazy too, because it was shortly after that all these allegations started to pop up. Because Trey Songz pretty much lived a very pretty low-key lifestyle. His career is not at the point where it once was back in the early 2000s, where he was everywhere. And he's also, he's also a father now too. So he, it is what it is. He's not living the lifestyle that he was damn near 20 years ago. But it's just amazing to me. Like now, like I said, like Harvey always says, yeah, we'll always have to have a new nigga of the month. And Trey Songz is it. He's been the new nigga for the last couple of months. But see, the thing is, I've been seeing online, you have a lot of these bitter women out here who are so upset because they feel like he's escaping something. I need to find out from those same exact women, what do they have to say about this? Because if this is indeed true, then that's going to blow up the entire case for the alleged victim. And let's hypothetically say that Trey Songz is guilty of whatever it is that he's accused of. If what this person, this Mariah Thielen, said is true, she, as in the lawyer, the attorney for the victim, the alleged victim, would have blown their whole case. Because at that point, it wouldn't matter if he did it or not, because now it seems like you got desperate to try to take this man down instead of going through the proper procedure in which you went to law school for. You are just as corrupt as the system that you work for is. And it's a lot of crooked, shady lawyers and judges out there that we definitely know of, because we've seen it time and time again play out when it comes to these race soldiers constantly getting away with murdering unarmed black people, young or old, man or woman, boy or girl. So this would not be so surprising, but it is also very underhanded at the same time. And I'm going to piggyback on something someone said on Twitter. I wouldn't be surprised if Gloria Allbad attached her broomstick to this trial or to this case. But yeah, that part about them saying they want to make him to be like the next R. Kelly, I'm not surprised by that, because based on some of the things that they've been trying to put out there about him, that's literally what they're trying to frame it to be. You think about it. Trey Songz, black, young R&B singer. R. Kelly, while he's not, in his prime anymore, he's not super old either. Black R&B singer. It is what it is. A pattern. This is indeed a pattern. If anyone can't see that by now, I don't know what to tell you. You're just blind. But I'm kind of leaning more towards what this woman is saying right here. Now, like I said, we don't know if what she's saying is true or not. That's the flip side. We don't know what she's saying is true or not. But she seems pretty confident in what she's saying. I mean, after all, this alleged bribe that she was offered, which was $200,000, is a lot of money. She said she turned it down, and then shortly after told the proper people what she was told or what she heard. Now, what she should have did is, when she had some growing suspicion, is pull out that phone and secretly record the conversation. Then you would have some concrete evidence. At that point, the lawyer couldn't say anything to give any doubt or try to weasel their way out of the situation. But eventually the truth will come to the light. And hopefully whatever this Mariah Thielen chick said is indeed the truth. But that's going to conclude this conversation, well, this commentary, I should say. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments. Like and subscribe. If you are new, be sure to go ahead and hit that bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video or go live. Also, be sure to have your notifications set to all on your mobile devices. All links will be in the description, and I will talk to you in the next one.